What's up? It's Marco, Sage of Soccer, and the U.S. Men's National U20 team are the champions. They won the Concacaf U20 championship with a 6-0 win over the Dominican Republic and just a dominant performance. Perfect way to end off this tournament. Just everybody on the field had a really nice game, and I don't think there's too much to say about it. It was just a dominant performance where everybody stood out. Everybody who we saw talent from this entire tournament was able to show it. Even a couple of players who I didn't feel like played the best had a really good game. It was just a perfect performance, and I just have to be positive about this entire thing. I'll get more in depth with how everybody's stock went out and like how I project players as pros a bit tomorrow. But just for tonight, amazing performance all around. Like just going top from bottom. Chris Brady, a couple of really nice saves. I still feel like he could be a bit better with his feet, but like throughout the entire competition, like the entire knockout round, he kept a clean sheet. Didn't allow a single goal. Like, that's an amazing thing. Like, he's still a really good prospect as a keeper. Keep in mind, like, how late it usually is for keepers to start playing. So, like, Chris Brady doing this well as such a young player, like, that's amazing. And Antonio Carey even got to come in, and I feel like he looked pretty good as well. But just a solid performance from the goalkeepers. Center backs, Jalen Neal, Brandon Craig, really solid. Brandon Craig, like, his passing is just amazing. Like, I don't know why our center back is the best set piece taker on the team, but it's a positive, not negative. He's so good at them, and he can hit a ball so well, really good playing it out of the back, and prove that he could be a solid defender, and just a really good performance by the team. Fullbacks, I really like Noah Allen getting forward, had a couple of good offensive contributions, and like this is a guy who's probably fourth on our left back depth chart, and he's killing it. He had a really nice performance today. Mauricio Cuevas got forward, got a couple of nice crosses. Kind of feel bad for him. He was kind of like a victim of his own versatility this year. Like, was playing on the left a little bit, playing on the right a little bit, but he was able to still show his talent, got a couple of good contributions. Alvarado was playing at the 6. Rokas Puskas is out. I guess Daniel Edelman, he didn't come in at all, so maybe he was dealing with maybe he had an injury or something, maybe just too tired. But Alvarado came in, did a solid job at the 6. He didn't have too much defensive work to do, but he was able to do well whenever it came up. And going forward, he wasn't able to showcase as much creatively. Like, he was in a more withdrawn position. That's understandable. But he was still looking really good. Diego Luna and Nico, they were doing well going forward. Nico, he's like such a young player. Like, he's, I think, the youngest guy on the team by like 10 months. Like, only 17, just turned 17. He's eligible for the next time we have this tournament. Like, he's going to be really fun to watch in the future. And even today, like, got a goal. You can really see his talent with his dribbling. And even though, like, probably one of the weaker midfielders this tournament, he might have the highest ceiling out of all of them. Like, really good job by Nico to keep up with this group this tournament. And he never looked out of place whenever he's playing. And Diego Luna just continued to impress. Just amazing at taking on players. A creative player that we haven't seen from this group in a long time. And, man, the depth on this team was amazing because, man, with so many other youth teams, and honestly the senior teams, like, the lack of creativity can really shine through, especially when it's like an all MLS team. But even with Diego Luna, Nico, you have Alvarado came through an MLS academy. You have, man, Paxton Aronson dropping in. Just so much creativity in the squad, even amongst our rotated team, and it just showed out. And we were able to unlock a low block, a team that's trying to park the bus, and just a really solid win there. Going forward, Tyler Wolf, Justin Hopkins, two players who I haven't been too impressed with, combined for the first goal. Hopkins with an amazing cross, and Wolf able to put in the goal. Like, everybody on this team is going to be a pretty solid player, in my opinion. And those two just showed that they have a lot of talent, just the depth of this team. And Paxton Aronson might have been the player of the tournament. I know he got the golden boot with his two goals today, and just so impressive with his finishing as a player who's not a natural 9. Every time he had to drop it and pick up the ball, he was amazing. Just an amazing performance by Paxton Aronson, and I think that he's definitely earned a move to Europe. I'm really hoping that he gets to play a lot with the Philadelphia Union before he ends up going, because he just seems like a special player. And yeah, amongst our subs, I think Jack McGlynn was the standout, hit a goal with his right foot. Like, it's nice to see he has that one too. And just a really solid performance from this team. And I want to say, give credit to the coach, Mikey Varas. I don't want to give him credit tactically, because I feel like with youth teams, it's your job to play as the same system with the senior team. I wasn't even mad when we failed to qualify for the Olympics with the tactics, because we want to have the same formation from, U17 to the senior team. I'm fine with that. but being able to keep this team together was just kind of amazing. Like, he rotated the team throughout the entire tournament. There was never a real drop off. I feel like everybody on the squad believed in the team, knew their role, was willing to buy in. Like, everyone was playing with intensity. Like, the coaches did an amazing job. Like, I think my only criticism of him was literally we had too many players take penalties in the first game, and we might have gave away information to other teams should we have gone to a penalty shootout. That is literally it. Like, he did an amazing job this tournament, and just a great job by this team. I'll go a bit more in depth in the group tomorrow, as I said. Maybe I'll do that the day after. Just maybe rewatch this game. Not sure, but just solid. I'm honestly disappointed that we only played. Like, this is probably the easiest game of the tournament. And no offense to the Dominican Republic, they were resting as Kuna. Like, they were dealing with a lot of fatigue, but like, it would have been nice to test ourselves against a Mexican team. To get a Canada again in the knockout round, like, be able to right the wrong of that draw, like. But this team just did its job, dominated the entire way. It bodes well for our future. Like, we know how much we struggle away in Concacaf, and we took care of Honduras with ease. Like, I love the mentality of this team. I love just the talent that we showcase, their creativity, the technical ability, and it's been really fun. I'm looking forward to seeing this team in the U20 World Cup in 2023, and it's going to be really fun to watch. It's amazing to win this tournament. That's all I'll talk about right now. See ya.